friends, welcome to World of Braiding. My name is Joy Fido and welcome on board. Today I got something really exciting for you. The thing is, we've been away for such a long time, World of Braiding, showing you hairstyles and all of that. But we want to come back and show you a lot more creative cornrow designs. So in this video, I'll be showing you one of these popular hairstyles that people are beginning to wear. It kind of goes into one side and covers one eye in another format. So because there's so many designs out there, we get these questions: how do I create that design? How did they achieve that? How is that being done? You know what we do here, we tend to share skills with you. That's what we do. We share what we know with you. And so I'm quite happy to show you how to create that design, so you can sit at home and play with it. But you know what we are here for. We are here to teach you various natural hair designs so you can earn money, put money in your hands. Okay, so before I get into the styles, this is our home training pack, and this is everything you need to know. It's 30 DVDs in here, and students who train all over the world have been happy with their skills. The last lady we trained recently from Canada, she said, "You don't know what you've given to me. I know what I give here. It's everything I know." Once you know what you're doing, creativity is all yours. It's all in your head. All you see is the latest thing happening, you change and add that on. So this is here. It's for you to order yours and start putting that money in your hands. But today is about giving you this creative skill for you to just know how this particular style is created. And if you're new to hair designing, hair braiding, hair skills, this is where you need to be. So let's get started. Okay, so this particular style, I am calling it eye patch cornrow design because it's just what it is. That's why I'm calling it that. So the material we will need, we're working on a training head, which we love to work with. So you just learn. We're not telling a client turn right, turn left, or a model do this way, do that way, just for you to take the action. And then the hair we're working with is with our hair, the bundles of joy, because we know hair. So everything we're going to be working with are things that we use here in our salon. So we're working with this particular color. And this color is 613. Again, we love to work with colors so you see what's possible. You can be as creative with color as possible. Most hairstyles you see these days are always black or dark, and that doesn't really give people the chance to express themselves. But you know, right now there's so many colors out there. We're going to be playing with colors so much more now. Pink, purple, blue, you just name it. Feel free to play with color. So we're going to get started. Okay, so remember, the main thing in this video is the sectioning of this hair to achieve the look we want to achieve. So what I've done, I started sectioning this, and I remembered I have to show you this. So again, recently I had a student in, and one of the things she struggled with was sectioning. So when you have so much hair to deal with, first thing you do is lift all the hair up, lift them up. Even if the hair is so chunky you can't handle it, use your finger and just separate the hair away. See that? Once you've done that, then it's easier to take the comb and work with it. So I'll hold all of that up. And if I didn't know how to handle hair, next thing I would have done is take a clip and I'll clip it down. But I'm good with the hair, so I know I can hold it in my hands, and I will. So next thing I'm going to do is to section the hair so I can handle it. So I've already done that, and I started by, look at the ear. So top of the ear, I create a line across. And so this is what I've just done. Something you really have to take into account when you're sectioning hair. Your hand is holding the main hair, the comb takes it, and you return to the main hair anything that the comb has taken that you don't need. This is very important when you're, see that? You drop it down when you're sectioning hair. And especially cornrows, sectioning is the main thing. So now we've got all the hair at the back all taken care of. That's where we want them to be. And so, see that? We hold this down because it's part of our design. We want this hair to be here. So once we've got the back design done, we're going to come to her face. So now we release all the hair now. And what we want to do is create a section a crown, kind of like a crown section. So you remember what I just said. If the hair is too much and you think the comb will struggle, start with your finger. Start with your finger. Your finger can act as a comb. See that? So now I'm going to make it cleaner for me to work with. So I will make her a bit tilted down so you can see what I'm doing. So now I'll get my comb. Remember, I'm holding the hair that I don't want in falling off. So this hair that's in my hand is the hair I'm controlling. The other one I'm not controlling. So I'll get a section there. Anything I don't need, I just drop. You see that? And yes, most times when you're working with the training head, you may not get perfection. But see, that's looking good. So I'll lift her again just so you keep seeing what I'm doing. And then I keep going. And then I lift again so you see the other side. So it's kind of like a little circular design at the top of the head, the crown. And that's our crown. And this is what we're going to be working with as part of our design. So in a way, because we do have this style, which if you've been watching this channel, you remember I created what I call the 3-step cornrow, which has become a big thing now. In a way, we got like a 3-step again. So that's 1, this is 2, this is 3. So what we're going to do now is how do we create these cornrows? And that's the next thing. Okay, so you can see what we've done with the back. We had them in 3 groups or 3 sections. So this is the back section. And this is what's happening. So the design is going like that. And then they're all going to end up on this side, this section. We have 2 more strands to go on the back view. But what I want you to pick up, remember we're working with colored hair and the base of her hair is dark. So if you were thinking what design of cornrow should I use, the best one to use is Ghana cornrow, because Ghana cornrow starts right from the beginning, starts with the very first bit of your strands, and then the hair just crosses over and blocks the hair underneath it. So you can see what's going on. You can only notice on the scalp that her hair is dark. If you've been very familiar with what's happening in the cornrow sector right now, everyone's so into this feed-in cornrow, feed-in cornrow. Feed-in cornrow goes underneath while the Ghana cornrows goes over. So if you were thinking of putting really extreme colors on your client's hair like we're doing, feeding cornrow will not help you because it will show her natural hair. So again, are you used to Ghana cornrow? Ghana cornrow is what we're doing here. So I'm going to create a strand where you're watching me do it, and I'm hoping I'll be able to do it and you see me because I was standing like that. First piece of hair, usually if you want it to start really thin, let the hair be very thin, and as you progress, you could add more hair. So this is you get your very beginning, let your extension pick that up, and then that bit you separate in really little strands and start inserting it in. Remember I showed you the DVD pack. We've gone at length to explain how that's done in that DVD, and this is one of the styles that lots of students want to know how it's done. So hair comes, you hold it with your finger and it just goes straight across, and then you get another strand of hair and it goes straight across again. Another strand. So you just keep going for as long as you want it to go around it. And what happens is, as you're adding hair, is progressing and the strand is getting bigger. Remember, you started really small, so it gets bigger. And once you've had enough, you stop. And that's the Ghana cornrow done. And now you just finish off your cornrow normal. So you then notice that it covers the hair underneath there. So I know lots of people right now are into the feed-in cornrow, where they even get the client's hair starting, working with the client's hair first, and then they start adding. If you were doing that, you would definitely see her hair. So when you get to the end, because you want your extension to be the same length as what you started with, at this stage we do the feed-in cornrow so the Ghana cornrow doesn't show anymore. So as the hair comes across, goes like that, as if you're doing Ghana cornrow. When you drop it and you're picking, you don't pick the hair you dropped over, you drop that one across. It comes right back into your hands and you take it back with you. And so the size of the hair you add in will make a difference, because remember, I'm starting small here and now I'm trying to make it chunkier. You could make it as big as you want. And then it makes your hair look really thick at the end if that's what you wanted to achieve. So you can add hair as much as you want to get the strands to be the same. Because remember, with cornrows, especially because you're traveling on a track, the length of hair you add here will not be the length that finishes off, because you've used it up all on the way. So you can add more hair depending on what you want to achieve. And that gives you the length you're looking for. And then you finish it off, and that's your braids, single braids finishing it off. So we're going to carry on and I'll show you what happens in the middle section of this design. Okay, so you can see what we've done here. We're still in the middle section right now, and your braids is starting right from the front and carrying on. Carrying on, carrying on, and ending up here. So I'll show you what I've done. So remember, we did the first block, which was done there. In the middle block, so we do our section straight down from there and go all the way down. But what you're doing is you're angling up a little bit. It's up to you. Some people could go just straight down like that, but I love the angled part. So it kind of gives you like a side sectioning or a side view of what this is going to be. So let me section one for you to see. So now you look at what we've got here. I'm going to create that into 2 strands. So I put my comb right into what I've got because I want to work with just 2. And that's it. So you can see it's starting right from the beginning. Both strands are going to start right from the beginning. So right from the beginning, both strands will start. And that's 1 strand right there. So that will come like that. And then the other strand slightly a bit further away. So that's the slanted look. And that's going to carry on all the way to the other side where it finishes off on her side, on the side of her face, just like we've got already. So it carries on. And then it finishes off right here. And that's it right here. So it finishes up there. So I'll braid and I'll drop it down just right next to that one. And the next strand will come out as well and finish off here. And that will be our middle section done. Okay guys, so what we've done now, we want you to see. Let's move her up a bit so you can see. So this is our middle section. Came all the way from the front and it's coming down like that. Ended up in her face. Remember the back section. So this is all done. So now we're in the front. That's the part you need to see. So this is what's happened. So section, 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 hair done. Coming straight to her face and covering this eye, which is what we're saying is this one eye patch. And so you go down depending on the shape of the person's head, because the doll's got a different kind of shape head or head shape. So you have to create your design to suit the head you're working in. And so I've gone that way, I've arched this way, and I'm arching that way. And so now I'm at nearly at the middle. You can see the arching that's happening. So now I'm going to hold this and I'll go a bit right like that and down. Now I'll be left with 2 strands. So one will go that way and then I'll be left with the middle strand. So this is all something you can finally finish off depending on what the client has got. I could have gone just straight down, or I could have gone really way down here and go like that and way down. So whatever you dream of, you can try it on. But the whole idea is that. So you see, all of the design is coming to this one side. Going like that. So I'll show you when it's all done. Okay, so water in a container which you're used to by now, and you just dip it in. Again, people always want to know why the hot water. What it does is seals it in completely. See that all the frayed bits that were hanging all over the place are all sealed in. And always remember, it's hot water, so you have to be careful when you're working with this. So once you've got the main tips all done, you dip your towel in the water. Again, it's hot, and then you dab it for the rest of the parts that didn't get into the water. And when you're working with a client, make sure your hand is covering the client's face, and then your hot water or your towel does the rest. And normally once you finish with this, the next thing we do, which most people are used to nowadays, is get the mousse, which I will just do a little bit for you to see if you're new to this. You just put the mousse in it and blow dry it to seal it better in. But I won't be bothering with the blow dry because it's a doll. And this is just for you to see how this was designed. And then normally we'll go to the tips and just take out any fray, excess hair that we don't really need at the tips. Okay, so now we've got it all ready, so we're going to apply our mousse. And then you just put in as much as you can, just to hold the whole thing in. Okay, so now you can see our great work covering the one eye. And there she is. The tips. All beautifully done. The sides, the back. And that's it. And you could just put this in a band and drop it on that side too if you felt like it. Or just lift it and turn it around. But this was the main focus of our design. So there you have it. Platinum color, beautifully designed to cover one eye. Okay friends, we hope we've been able to share some of our expertise with you, or some of our knowledge with you, or some of our skills with you. You can see how amazing this style looks, and it just gives you ideas. For us, it's about inspiring you to do something. So you see how we played with color, you see how the design is all creatively done. You can do that. You can start with what we do, which is the training head or the mannequin. Go into the shop, get one, play with it, try it out. Once you've achieved it, you can do the same thing on a client's head. So we hope you have taken something with you from this video, and please share this video with your friends. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe, because now there's so much more coming your way. We are now on the wavelength of cornrows. We want to share every creative ideas we can think of. So thank you, and we'll see you in the next video. God bless you.